Hey, what's up, David Cash Flow Creators? This is Galen Tanner of Tanco Home Solutions and Tanco Financial. I wanted to come to you to let you know about our joint venture opportunities in real estate. So we deal with a lot of investors, folks who are fairly high net worth, really hard to get this money together. They'd like to keep working and doing what they like to do. They don't want to necessarily deal with the ins and outs of real estate. If you are in a situation that you are looking to invest in something that is safe, secure, long-term, provides passive cash flow, some awesome tax benefits. For those of you who are fairly high income, you know that having a nice tax write-off is really, really handy to do, but you don't necessarily want to get your hands dirty. Finding an operator who knows what they're doing can be quite a valuable thing to do. We have a lot of investors out there that would love to just put their money into something that's 10 years or better and just let it sit there and do what it does. You don't have to sit there and worry about it. The real trick with that is kind of letting go a little bit, joining somebody else in their business and backing them up. So you have to come to trust them. You have to interview them, kind of understand what they do. Maybe talk to some friends who are doing this kind of thing as well. And that's exactly what we do. I've got a whole bunch of friends and colleagues that do exactly the same thing. I didn't make this up. This is something that's been around for a long time. And we provide the housing and the guidance, the management, all the value on the actual hands-on side, since I'm a blue-collar guy, light blue-collar, not this one, but a light blue-collar is the way I like to say it. In finance a little bit, I know how to swing a hammer. So finding someone who wants to grow and wants to operate the actual investment, it can be very, very powerful for the right person who wants to invest but doesn't want to actually do the work. Because let's face it, there's a lot of aspects that go into doing the management, building the deal, making it work, and coaching the people that are in the home. It can take a lot of time and effort to make that all work. So finding someone who actually does it can be a good asset. Now, one aspect I do want to discuss is, and one thing I hear a lot, is, well, why don't I just buy a house and hire a property management firm? And yeah, you absolutely can do that. What you have to do is look at what is the interest of the property manager versus a joint venture partner. So if we look at it, a property manager is an expense to you. They typically charge 10, 12% or what have you of your gross rent. So let's say you're renting for $1,500, you're going to pay $150 of that away to the property management company. So you're an income stream to them and they're an expense to you, but they provide the value. They put someone in the home that wants to rent the place. Okay, great. But $150 a month over the year, that's not a whole lot, a couple grand. So how much attention are they really going to pay to you? Do they have a vested interest in the house? And what is their potential for spending more money? Because let's face it, they're going to come to you and say, hey, look, you need a new water heater. Well, water heaters are $250 at Home Depot, maybe $300 if you get the really deluxe model or whatever. They're going to charge you $300, $400, $500 to get that put in. Are they going to do a good job? Do they have a vested interest in putting that water heater in correctly? What's the propensity they're going to go in and find other stuff that needs to be fixed? Because that's an income stream for them as well. Now, I'm not saying property managers are bad, and I'm not saying they're shysters or going to do anything wrong, but at the same time, what's inherent in the deal? They want to make more money, and they have a client, you. They're going to try and make more money by charging you more. That's more expense to you. Talk to anybody who's owned a rental property through a property management firm, and you find the truth. It's out there. But let's analyze it for just a moment from a perspective of having a joint owner who actually does the management. That would be someone like myself. I'm in the deal 50%. You bring the money, I do the work. But if you don't make $1, I don't make my 50 cents. So if I spend $1, I lose 50 cents. So wait a second. If I'm going to have a $250 water heater, am I going to spend $400 to put it in? No, I'm not. I'm going to find a better way to do it in a better quality way at a lower cost, because I lose money if I don't do it the right way. It's not an income stream for me, it's an expense same as you. So We put money aside to handle those repairs. I get them handled. Usually, depending on what it is, I do the repairs myself if needs to be done, or I put them off on the homeowner to make sure they do it properly, and that way we don't have to pay for it at all. But here's the deal. If you don't know how to do it, it's very easy to get caught up in it and do it wrong. So you have to be trained, you have to know what to do, you have to have experience, which we do. I've been doing this now for 6 years. I've got a rough idea of how this goes. Now I just need the money to go out and buy the houses to train the people how to own them. And that's the joint venture that we offer. Now we do offer a couple ways to go about it if you're interested. We can be an equity partner. So you bring in some portion of the purchase and we split all the proceeds on the back end 50-50. A lot of folks go that way because they don't have 100% financing. But if you do, you want to go in and go for the whole shebang, we do a preferred rate of return on the purchase price. And then we do a split on the backside of that. So we basically treat you just like the bank, where you get a interest-only payment for the amount you put in if you do 100%. And then we split anything left over 50-50 on the backside. It can be quite a lucrative deal if you come in 100%. But that's a debt equity split. We also do just straight debt. We would do basically a loan for 100% if you don't want the equity split, because that could come with capital calls down the road. That is possible if something big happens and we need some money to fix something that goes over our reserve. That is possible. So with a debt situation, that's not a possibility, but you surrender the equity split. So those are the 3 programs we offer: equity, debt equity, and then a straight debt position as well. These are 10-year windows typically. We don't do less than that because the nature of real estate is it has to be a long-term play. It has to be long-term. And the folks who know, who are the really smart investors, they know that long-term is better. That way you're putting less risk into something that's performing. You don't have to find another deal in 2-3 years down the road, get your money back and then try again and hope that one works out. When you got one that works out, you keep it, is typically the case. But we don't know if that's right for you. If it's something that you're interested, reach out to us. We're happy to help. Name's Galen with Tanco Home Solutions, and we're hoping we can help you in the future.